In this video today, I'm going to quickly share with you the best ways to get growth on your money. Now, just two ways. I'm not going to go into products or solutions. It's just two methodologies that you need to think about to get the greatest growth. Now, the first way to get the greatest growth on your money is what I call ownership. So what I often say is there's owners and then there's others. So there's people that own things and there's people that don't. Now, I'm not of the belief that you have to own a home today, technically, to build wealth. Now, ironically, the majority of Americans, the greatest way they've grown wealth is by owning a home, paying down their mortgage, and the value of their home has gone up over time. But the most successful, the most wealthy people, they own things. They own real estate. They own businesses. They own stocks. They own things over a period of time, a long-term period of time, that produce great benefits and results. People that don't get good growth on their money don't own things, and they just go put money in a bank account. And like right now, people are bragging about getting 3-4% in their savings account. Well, congratulations, you just gave it to the bank, and now they get to take ownership with your money and go lend it to people and buy real estate and do things with your money that you should be doing. All while you think it's safe and protected and you're getting this great growth money on your money. You're really not. All you're getting is safety and security, but you're trading off the potential ownership and growth of getting access to things if you're focused on growing your money by ownership. Now, then that's a great segue to what's the other form of the greatest way to get growth on your money, and it's what I call illiquidity. Now, the simple term for illiquidity is you don't have easy access to your money. So the savings account is the opposite of what I'm talking about. So a savings account, CD, you can run and go get your money pretty quick or over a quick period of time. It's not that way with illiquidity. Illiquidity is you're putting your money and you can't just go flip a switch and go get that money out. So if you own real estate, you have to go sell the property to get the value of that real estate. Well, that's not just a turnkey process. You may have to fix some things. You might have to list it. Then you have to sell. You have to find a buyer. If you own a business, the value of your business, you might be able to take income out of the business, but the true value of that asset that's growing over time, it has to be transacted. It has to be worked on. It has to be grown. You can't just go take money out of it like a savings account. Or if you're thinking long-term investing, if you own the S&P 500, you have the ownership in the 500 largest companies in the world. S&P 500, thinking long-term. To get good growth on that money, you have to be thinking long-term. If you're thinking in the next 1 to 2 years, you're not going to be getting good growth. You have to be thinking illiquid. I'm not going to touch my money for a period of time. And so the key thing to ask yourself is my current financial planning based on ownership and illiquidity? Are there things that I'm saying, hey, I want ownership, I want to participate, I want to get the greatest growth on my money over a period of time, and I'm willing to not touch it? Even if you're in retirement and you're saying, this is money I don't need, are you just taking the bait and putting it in your savings account? Or are you saying, hey, I'm going to be financially mature and I'm going to put it somewhere that I can't see, out of sight, out of mind for a longer period of time? Because here's the key. Both of these aspects, ownership and illiquidity, they have the greatest tax benefits and they typically have the greatest growth potential over time. And so when you're willing to part with your money and think long-term, you get the greatest tax benefits and you get the greatest growth potential on your money. Don't take the bait. Don't think short-term, think long-term. That is where all the money's made. That's where growth happens. As always, it's not rocket science, it's just revolutionary.